Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for being with us today. There's already a lot of people. Hello to Claire, Julien, Andreas, Muriel, Clément and Fred from Gaspacho, Frank. So many people. Sorry, I'm not going to say hello to everyone, but we're very happy to be here. But I'm going to say hello to my dear colleagues. How are you guys?
Really good. Happy to be here and to present what we work on for the past month.
Yeah, good too.
How are you,
Yeah, looking
Sonia?
forward to see all the updates. Yeah, I think also the people are also here to discover everything that we have prepared.
Definitely, it's true. We've been working on all this for the past few months. Since the last update, there is a lot of things that evolved. So let's dive in directly. So first of all, to all the attendees who are watching, can you tell us a little bit about where you're from, how you heard about the No Code Week? Do you already have your tickets? Let us know a little bit so we can see who's watching us right now. And during that time, just a little quickly little tour, just to if some people might not yet know us. Can you please tell me a little bit about all of you? Maybe Sonia first to change the order.
Yeah, so I'm a Babel developer, freelance Babel developer, and I also love hosting meetups and no-code events and working for the community, giving it back to the community. So yeah, I'm happy to help also in the no-code week this edition. So looking forward to meeting all of you in real life, all the participants.
Cool, thank you. Amandine?
Hi, so I'm Amandine, and it's my second edition being in the backstage of the event. I did join Alex and Stan last year in Germany, so let's see on the upgrade we did this year, if it works, if you like them or not. So I'm really looking forward to it.
It's very cute. We can hear the birds outside. So it's, as Claire said, we're all a bit jealous. I'm inside. There is snow by the door, but I'm not going to complain. I'm in Japan. So, what about you, Stan?
Yeah, there is no bird at my place. Hey, I'm Stan. We started the No Code Week, and since the No Code House with Alexi like 4 years ago, and this year I'm working on the app and on the last day party. So stay until the end to be able to feast with us at the end. And what about you,
Definitely.
Alex?
And I'm Alex. I'm Alex, so I will be the host again on this live. I realized it's funny that I'm hosting the live because I think I'm probably in the four of us, I'm the most shy person, but I like online. I guess I'm a different person when I'm online. And we're very happy to have Pierre, to have Sasha, and to have the people from N8N watching us. Very happy to have you guys. All right, let's go and dive in directly. So, what is the No Code Week? The No Code Week is a 1 week event with tons of content. Talks in the morning, workshops, activities. As you can see, we've already announced there is an aperitivo, closing party, but there is a lot of blue and orange dots. And today we're going to reveal part of it, not everything, because we like surprises, or we're keeping some surprises, but we are going to show you and give you a bit more details. Also, just so you can picture yourself in what's going to happen in about 55 days, this is some of photos, some of the areas where we will be in Milano. We'll have garden parties, we'll have serious workshops, we'll have hangouts, serious, fun. We'll have a lot of different things. So this is, and we're super happy to have the event at C30 in Milano. Very excited. So far, Amandine is the only one who actually saw the place. We're a bit jealous, so very looking forward to be there. So, what we can tell you already, numbers, because everyone likes numbers, of course. So there is 106 attendees. Don't worry if some are watching, there is still tickets because we're counting in those attendees, also the speakers, the partners. We have a total of 150 people we expect to be at the event. So this is the total. So we're not at the full capacity yet, but we will be there for sure. We have 55 days, as I'm saying, so we can start counting. I'm definitely counting every day until we're in Milano. There is in total so far 27 sessions between the talks and the workshops that are scheduled. This we will tell you more about today. But there's other things. There will be some tours, maybe some yoga. So just sessions are the serious part, really like the content, but there's a lot of things that are going to happen. And sorry, I didn't say it. We have, of course, 11 partners that we're very happy to have on board, but I will mention them later on. And the fun has already begun, actually, because if you already have a ticket, you know there's a WhatsApp community. Some people are already starting to introduce themselves. People are already also learning Italian. So we're wondering who is going to be fluent in Italian by the time we arrive in Milano, because Amandine has organized this Duolingo challenge. So feel free to join if you already have a ticket. If you don't, buy your ticket and join all the fun and start learning Italian. And we have Michael, who's very, very advanced in Duolingo, but everyone is welcome to come and challenge him. And so here are the companies that are making all this possible, actually. So we have NA10, who's in the chat, and it's really, really cool. We have No Code Flow from Manon. I will tell a little bit about her. We have Tali supporting us since the very first event. WeWeb, We Love, WeGlot, so that's the French crew. Underdogs, who's an Italian company. I think I saw Ricardo in the comments. So this is really cool. We will see very interesting content is going to come from them. UES, who's going to very interesting, also a newcomer in the no-code space. I think people are going to be very interested to discover this tool. And Nathan already said, master really in automation. We also have Make, two different sides of the automation world. We have Sutro, which is also a new tool we'll discover. Softer, I'm sure you all know about it. And Bubble, the oldest probably tool around. And we're happy also they will be with us again this year. So really, thank you for making this possible, along, of course, with all the attendees. Okay, now let's dive in, really, because I know that's what you all came for. It's 9 minutes, and let's go directly into the content. And so we're going to go and see a little bit. We're going to tell you a little bit about every day. So Monday, so you see my face on Monday at the opening session, but actually I seriously hope everyone from the team is going to have a little talk as well, of course. And also the people from C30, from WAO, sorry, I can't remember the name of the company, are going to present also and welcome you with us and they will also show, because they also use no-code tools. So we're going to start to give some content directly on Monday. So we'll, of course, introduce you to the event, all our rules, all the things, all the logistics, but also already some contacts with our partners who are hosting the event. And then we've decided that we're going to show you a movie. This is the first little surprise that we have for you. We're going to show a movie because one of us, Stan, has made a movie about, it's called the No Code Revolution. I think La Révolution No Code in French. I will say the French accent. Do you want to tell us just a little bit about what it is for people who don't know about it?
Yeah, of course. It was a movie made in 2023, so 2 years ago. The idea was to speak about how no-code grew up, especially in France. And so it will be subtitled in English. Don't worry if you don't speak French. There is some part in French and in English because we have some people from, we have Tali, we have Emmanuel Stratnov, there is Joyce from Europe, there is a lot of people. There are people from the community, and the idea is to show what makes the French a big part of the no-code community and how the French people really try to empower no-code through the community. So it will be like a 40-minute screening. I think it would be a good place to start to meet people, to speak, and to discover what is the essence of the community, and maybe what we are trying to do again with the No-Code Week, really like community event and really like place people in front of no-code tools. if you haven't seen it, you can come, and if you
Yeah, I
have
think it's
already
true.
seen it, you can come too.
Yes,
Voilà.
and then we will all join a picnic. But I think no, but it's a great movie, and I think it's not just about Friends. Just to make this clear, it's really interesting. So of course, Friends is what we know best, and there's a lot of things happening in Friends, but there are some international people in the movie, and I think it just also represents really what is the no-code movement. That's what I like about it. And then for people who have already seen it, they might go for the picnic. We hope there will be great weather in Milano. That's one of the things it's supposed to be. And Amandine, tell us a bit about the picnic.
Yeah, sure. So we have few parks around the venue that are really nice. So the idea is to take you with us, have lunch in a park, have a picnic, and so that everyone brings something from home, something to eat, something to drink, something that might be specific to your hometown, and then you can share it with everyone, and you can try food from different countries. Like right now, we have people coming from I think 16 different countries. So it would be nice to try different stuff and have this international gathering.
Cool. Yeah, it's going to be a good opportunity from day one to meet. Actually, there is going to be something happening on Sunday, but we will tell you a bit more about this later on. And then at the end of the day, at the end of the day, we'll. Sorry, I'm laughing at the comments, but I will comment on that later. And then at the end of the day, we'll keep meeting. So there will be workshop in the afternoon. We'll tell you more about the workshops with after, but we'll go through all the days because I don't want to detail all the workshops at once. It's going to be long. But at the end, we'll have an aperitivo. What's going to happen, Stan, at the end of Monday?
The plan was to be able to like meet and greet and to let people meet and take time. So it will be a typical Italian aperitivo in our place in WC40. And the idea is really to be able to speak, to meet people, to have some games, some quiz, some presentation, and to share a bit of food and Italian delicatessen. I don't know the word in Italian. I'm still stuck in Duolingo German. But it will be able to have some food and some drink all together at the end of the day. To say hello and to have like a bienvenue cocktail at the end of the day.
Exactly. So as you understand, there will be already content on the first day, but the idea is also really to start this week. The No Code Week is a long event. It's all about really meeting each other. So that's really the main objective of Monday. Tuesday, we'll start getting serious. So we'll have 2 talks every morning. The first talk will be from Manon from No Code Flow. She will talk about agencies. Can't tell you exactly because it's still work in progress. And then we will have probably Raf from WeWeb to also have a talk. So those are the 2 first talks. Then workshops, and then there will be a second movie. Do you know, Stan, yet what's going to be the movie? So this will be at the end of the day.
Yeah, we have some idea, but maybe there is a nice documentary about AI and stuff like this. So we are still trying to find something, but I think it will be mostly about maybe AI or like tech industry. And it is really to have the screening of the movie or the documentary, and after to be able to speak and to make our brain more like tired after a full day of workshop.
Yeah, I guess the idea is also to have maybe something a bit controversial or something that can spark a debate, and so see some other things and have things. So you'll see, and it probably won't be a Marvel movie. It probably will be more of a documentary.
Fast and Furious 19.
Yes, so that's what we have for Tuesday. On Wednesday, you will have very interesting talk from Georgia, who's coming all the way from the US, and how she built an app in 80 minutes, and in 180 minutes that became viral. Don't want to tell much. Don't worry, you will soon have very detailed, but I'm very excited about this one. And we will have also a talk from Tali. We don't know yet if it's going to be Mary or Philip, but I can hope, to be honest, that it's Philip for once, even though I love Mary's talk. But we'll see. We'll see. That's why we put the photo, so maybe they put some. But this is still in discussion, but it's going to be very interesting. What is the tour going to be about, Amandine? This is our activity for the day. So the activity is going to happen between the workshops. You have your microphone cut.
Yeah, sorry. So actually, this is a suggestion from Sebastian, one of the attendees of the event, because for those who are on the WhatsApp group, from time to time I ask you question and input and what do you want, and I try to make it happen after. So we will visit some hidden roads of a castle in the center of Milan. Those roads are closed to the public. The only way to access them is with a guide. So that's also why it's a good opportunity. It's something you might not be able to see on your own. So we have booked a guide for that, and that's going to be the tour. I haven't done it yet, so I don't know yet what you're going to see, but it's supposed to be a really nice view above the city as well.
Cool. Very nice. Thanks for organizing this. I think people are going to really enjoy. As we say, I mean, of course, we're all here to talk about no code, about AI, but also to discover and deepen the city of Milano. So it's nice. And at the end of the day, on Wednesday, there is going to be a surprise. There's 2 people in the chat that know what it is, but we're not going to reveal yet because, first of all, we're still a bit working on this, and we also want to have this separated because there is more to explain and to announce. But I think this is something that many people are hoping to have at the No Code Week that told us so I'm very excited. We're looking forward to tell you about this. But this is one of the big surprises that we'll announce soon. And then on Thursday, it's a bit of a lighter day on purpose. One of the talk is still to be decided. The second talk will be from Ricardo from Underdogs. And this one is going to be about no code, of course, but also design, all the best practices. So I think there is going to be a lot to learn. And there will be also a workshop from Underdogs on a similar topic. So this is going to be very interesting. At the end of the day, there is a small surprise that's connected to the surprise of the Wednesday, but I'm not going to tell more about this. So Thursday, we're keeping it a bit light, but also because, not every day can be crazy excited, because also things are going to happen during the day on Thursday. And then Friday is going to be the last day. We're going to be sad, but there is still going to be very interesting content. We're going to have Martino from an Italian from Italy, working to tell us about how to work, the idea of efficiency in no code. It's going to be really interesting. And then the talk from Jogo from Germany, who's also the organizer of a very cool event that's happening there called No Code Club. And we're going to go into a discussion about code and no code. And I think this is going to be to spark a lot of discussions. There will be some workshops, and then at the end, after all this content, there will be a closing party. Stan, what do you have something in plan?
Yeah, there is only 3 words for the closing party: is food, dance, music, and fun. Voilà. It will be memorable. Forward. Yeah, you can remove. There will be only food and discussion and stuff like this. Yeah, the idea is to be able to celebrate the end of the week, and to be able to speak about next year and to say goodbye or to say see you tomorrow to people. And yeah, the idea is to finish until the end of the night, of course, and the beginning of the day. So we'll see who sleep early or who wanna stay with us until tomorrow, Saturday, 10 a.m. It's possible.
Cool. All right. So let's dive a little bit into the workshops. I'm not going to detail everything, but so far there is 21 workshops. There will be a few more probably. We're still working on the details. One thing that's important to know is that there is 20 seats per workshop. It's real workshops. It's really something we want to be hands-on. We're working a lot with all the workshop speakers to do some very interesting formats. So that's why it's going to be in a separate room, 20 people. And so that means at the beginning, all the attendees will be allowed to register for 4 workshops. You will have to choose. There, of course, we built an app, and you will see, you'll have a demo. We built a software app, and so Stan will show you after. But keep this in mind. Of course, once the workshop, like in the last days, we will remove the limit, so fill all the workshops. But at least everyone is going to be able to attend at least 4 workshops. You can attend less if you want, that's fine. And maybe you probably have a chance to attend more. Over a week before, yeah. So, yeah, well, but we'll tell that again. So what are the workshops? The workshops, as you can see, there is plenty of them. There are a few big topics. So some of the workshops will be to discover tools. Some of the workshops will be to master tools. There will be workshops on different levels, depending on the tool, who's doing them. But you have a chance to discover, or even sometimes if you already know, you can get like best practices, tips, tricks, like to get higher. So a lot of things will happen. Of course, there will be talks about AI. Of course, there will be talks about no code, like building things with no code, but also more low code and code, because all of this is blending these days with AI. But also, we won't only talk about the technical stuff, but we'll address broader topics like design, like the business of no code, maybe the marketing, like these kind of things. So this is also important for us, that it's not just technical tools, but also have broader discussions, and you can because that's one of the things we noticed last year in Cologne. Some of the talks about design, about conception, were very interesting. So it's going to be nice. And then a few more things like to be a bit unique. You will see. So those are the tools you'll have a chance to discover, tools from our partners. So I cannot tell you yet exactly, but you will have precise description of all the workshops. But you will have a chance to do interesting things. Like the formats, really, I say that again because I'm working on this right now with all the people, but we really want the workshops to be a good time. It's 1 hour, 20 people, and all of those tools the workshops will be done by people from the tools themselves. People who are really knowledgeable, who can really show you interesting things, the newest features, the hacks, the little things, And of course, one of the things that's important, and that's why it's only 20 people, you will have a chance to really ask all your questions. And of course, even outside of the workshops, you can still talk with everyone. Those are 3 workshops that are going to be use cases that we have selected. We received many applications for the workshops, actually. Those are going to be, Elisa is going to show us how to build an event management system with Coda. So you'll see it's not only the tools I saw on the last slide, but if you want to discover Coda, you will have a concrete use case. Katrina is going to show us how to build an ATS, very common use case. It's going to be interesting. To be honest, actually, now I don't remember which tool she's going to do that. But again, it's not also only about the tools, like it's important to talk about what you can really do with no code, I think. And Emily is going to show you XAR, a French tool, but it's available in Europe, and also do something very concrete. On the more broader range, Luca from Underdogs is going to talk to us, tell us about, I have a workshop around like the collaboration between designers and dev in Webflow. It's a very important topic, the handoff. A lot of things to do and a lot of things to learn to make this happen. Manon, who you will see in a talk, also is working on the workshops. We don't have the final really exact content, but it's going to be about the concept of productizing your no-code agency. And I think this is going to be very interesting. And for those who were in Cologne last year, Manon has a lot of things to say about this kind of thing. So this is going to be interesting. And Alexander is going to talk about I don't think that's the title actually. But anyways, it's that's with about how to translate needs and no code like tools into like more business oriented speak. And then for people who want to go a bit further than just no code, Sasha is going to have, I think, a very interesting talk, hopefully. And I'm saying this also to put a little pressure on him because I know he's watching. But I expect a lot from this workshop. This workshop is going to be about the AI, like more low code, no code, but the idea of really to be independent from the big platforms. So I mean, like more like open source or these kind of things. I know there will be a bit of NA10, for instance, in this workshop, but I'm not going to say more. Sasha, if you want to comment on this, you can. And then we have Noam, who's an expert really from from Airtable, who's going to talk about Airtable script for no coders. Scripting, as you say, of course, is coding. But this is going to take you. So we go also further and not just restrict ourselves from just no code. And then, of course, there's going to be workshops about AI. Those are 3 we selected from the call for paper. I'm very excited also to have them. Building plugins by Felipe. Simeon is going to talk about automation and AI and all those agents thing. And it's also a topic from Omodara, who is also coming all the way from the US, where he lives. So that's going to be really cool. So as you see, very international event. That's something I'm very excited for. So yeah, as you see, there will be a lot of content. There will be more like we didn't put some of the workshops that are not here cleared, but there will be more in the schedule. And the schedule will all be in the app that Stan is going to show you right now that we built with software.
Yeah, with pleasure. Up. Amazing. So yeah, we try to we build the app with software, and the idea was really to have something that the participant could access, to have all the information about several things. In the app, you could of course complete your profile, put your stuff, all your information about yourself. You can have the access to the session. So everything that you will be able to see up, there is a tab for the schedule. So it will be possible for you to see what the talk, what the activity, what the workshop are. You can see during the day, or also which is the levels. And when you have any information, you can of course click on it and have all the information with the magic of no code and software. So I can think that the city tour will be with Amandine, and there is a possibility to book my tickets for the city tours for the session. You can of course also see all the attendees who are coming on the event. So there will be everyone. You can see there is picture. You can click on the people. So Sasha, if I want to know who is Sasha, I can get access to Sasha. And Sasha also will be able to complete. I see that he didn't complete his anecdote normal. He didn't have access yet to the application, but like it will be possible to look for people and to see especially like the stuff. I can show you my profile because I complete it. So when I go inside up, you can see all the information about the people. And of course, will be possibility also to discover the partner. And when the partner organize some talk, you can click on the partner and be able to see what are organizing the partner. Oh, that is not yet published. And you can see who are coming for the partner. So if you need to speak to people from the Code Flow, you can see there is Manu and Nivin coming from the Code Flow. So the idea is really to be able to get an app where you can find all the information about the event and be able to organize yourself, and also in the beginning of April to be able to register to all the workshop and get all the information. And we are still working on a city guide, which is not finished yet, so I'm not showing you the city guide, but we will recommend some activities, some food, some place to sleep. So if you didn't manage to book everything, you will be able to discover some stuff on it. Up, yeah, and voila for the application and for what it will gonna be. And this is the browser, but of course it will be available on tablet, on iPad, on mobile and stuff like this. And Amandine gonna email you the link to the app so you can complete your profile and stuff like this afternoon. And usually you will have to log in with the email that you use to book your tickets and to make the reset passport stuff, but we're gonna explain you everything in the email this afternoon. Voilà.
And so, correct me if I'm wrong, Amandine, but at the beginning, people will be able to go on the app to register the activities and to complete their profile. That's mostly what they will be able to do, right?
Yes, and for the speakers as well, they will be able to edit
Yeah.
the description of their talk, for instance, which can interest some of our viewer right now. And you will be able as well to read what is on the schedule, so you can have an idea of what is ready to share with you. We will, on the first page, you have the last updated session all the time, so you can see what are the last updates we did. And the opening for the workshop registration will be unlocked at the beginning of April, but at least you can already see the details and have an idea of what you can expect. So I think half of it is already in the app available, and the other half we are still working on it. So as soon as we can, it's going to be there.
Yeah, exactly. You can. We just wanted to give you like an overview in this live stream, but you will be able to go a bit more deeper on this. Um, and to answer James, no, unfortunately, we're not taking any more speakers and workshops because we received many applications and we already made our selection. There's even a waiting list really. So, but next year for sure. All right. So just to conclude, we just wanted to go over the activities again. Now we talk about all the serious content. We'd like to just go back. So Amandine, if you just say a few words, especially this one we didn't talk about because this is going to happen on Sunday. So for people here on Sunday, they will have a chance to have a first tour.
Yeah, so this one we didn't talk about it before. It's a classic tour of Milan. It will allow you to see all the must-see of the city during 2 hours with a guide, and only people from the event. So for those who will already be there, you will have the chance to start meeting before the beginning of the event. I'm sorry if everyone cannot attend the event because everyone won't be there on Sunday, but somehow I wanted to do a lot of stuff and it couldn't fit the week. So I did a survey with everyone, and quite a lot of people actually answered that they would be there on Sunday. That's why we are doing it then. And something I haven't told you before, those tour events, when we pay someone to give a tour, to give a workshop or something, that is not related to no code. It's not included in the ticket. So you have some fees to pay for that, but it's kind of, I think my connection is quite bad. I don't know if you can hear me.
Yeah, it was cutting a little bit. So what you're
Yeah.
saying is just like the tours that they're not included in the ticket of the No Code Week.
Yeah.
They just come with a little fee above to pay the people who are doing the tour.
Yeah, but it's pretty small. Like for this one, for instance, it's 6 euros. So we try to keep it as low as we can to make them still like accessible to everyone. So, so this one is going to be awesome. Then it's going to be
And to
nice.
be honest, also it's also a matter of logistics for us. Like we kind of have to make people pay also to make sure the number of people that will attend. Otherwise, it's just impossible to organize. So, but I'm sure everyone understands that. We had no problem last year with that at least. So we're glad. No Code Revolution. So as we said, there will be. So this will be the first activity on the Monday that you will have a chance to do. I'm not sure if you will add something, but. Then the picnic, again, so you can see a very nice photo of the picnic last year in Cologne. So this yes, and the tour is going to be in the afternoon. Yeah, it's a good question to answer to Claire. So we will remind all the attendees anyways to bring something from home. And if you come from a region where you have weird stuff, still bring it, even if you're from Amiens, for instance, which is not very famous for their food, but you can still bring some weird cheese from the north of France or something like this. This is part of the fun. There will be delicious Italian food anyways there, so we can have other things. So this will be the tour on Wednesday again. So we already talked about
Yes.
it. It's nice.
Just so you
People will,
know,
so again, to register in advance.
yeah, this one is just €10. And for those 2 visits that you need to book your seat first, as soon as you have access to the app, when you go on this event, you have access to the ticketing platform that allow you to pay for your seats.
Yeah, so this, and is there, sorry, I don't know if you said, is there a number of people limit for the tours?
Yes, 20.
All right. So same for the workshop, easy to remember. But it won't be counted, just to precise, it won't be counted in the 4 workshops limit. This is a separate thing. But we'll make it clear. And then the closing party. So we hope it's going to be partly outside like this. That would be nice. And you can see a little photo from Maeva. I don't know, is that her DJ name, Blebeck?
Yes.
All right. So what's her music like? What's going to be the musical vibe?
I don't know if Stan, you've heard it.
Yeah, I think she says she can play everything. It will mostly be dependent on the taste of the people, but I think it's mostly going to be a lot of disco or house and stuff like this. Am I wrong?
But good music, not like
Yeah.
wedding music. No.
No, it's not like waiting music.
Like
It's
she did.
music and clubbing music.
She played. Just to mention, we're pretty lucky to have her because she played the first act of Kavinsky, for instance. So she's like quite there yet. Cool. Maybe some people don't know who is Kavinsky, but for me, it's a great musician. So I'm very impressed by that. All right. Sorry, I was gonna drink while you were talking about the music, but it seems like we're good with the music. All right. So if there are some people who haven't bought their ticket yet, this is still possible. There's about 20 tickets left. You can go. Maybe we can put the link to the No Code Week website in the chat, but it's time. And also, there's something I wanted to add, also kind of to answer James' questions. So in the regular program, the regular schedule of the event, we're not adding any more workshops because we're already working on this. But I want to mention to everyone that there will be possible to have like more informal sessions. Like everyone who's going to attend, we have a very nice, the space in C30 is big. We have a small room, a big room. We have like several spaces. So there will be also the opportunity, like it happened in Cologne, but this time we will help make it a bit more organized. But everyone will have a chance also if you want to take a group of people, show them something you built, like really all those informal sessions, we really want them to happen. So this will be possible. And to answer Stefan, so this is happening in Milano, in Italy. But have a look. If you have any questions, if anyone has any questions, actually, that's the time. We'll take a few more minutes to answer the questions. I just wanted to thank again all the partners who are supporting the event, because it's quite a commitment, because we're really doing everything from really a community perspective to have the attendees have the best time. But sometimes it also doesn't match really like the commercial expectations of some people. So all the companies who are supporting us really believe in the spirit of the no-code movement, and we also believe that they are really part of this movement, and this is something that's very important for us. So it's not just like thanking the sponsors, but really also because there is a good fit. So sorry, Stefan, I missed your question. It's going to happen in the south of Milano, near the Navili area, a bit south of the Navili area. But yeah, Claire answered. Yes, and I say hello to Mark also, who's in the chat from UES, and thank you for supporting us, and thank you for all the attendees, of course, because part of the money from the event is also coming from the tickets. So it's all making it happen. Do you have any comment for Stan, Amandine, Sonia? Sonia, sorry, we didn't let you talk much. we went through. I don't know if you have anything you wanted to mention.
No problem, no problem. I'm posting on social media. So again, if anyone doesn't follow us in social media, we are in Blue Sky, LinkedIn, Twitter, everywhere. And I would love to get also your insight art, what you think about event also in social media, because I like talking to you guys. So an invitation also. But yeah, I'm excited. I think all of us, like I'm seeing also in the chat, we are looking forward to be already in Milano and enjoying the time together.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think one of the things that I want to mention is I'm quite excited to see. So we will have a chance to be in Milano, but last year when we were at the No Code UK, you did a lot of live tweeting and live commenting of all the event. And so I think it's really cool that you're going to do that again in Milano. So I think it's nice for the people who won't have a chance to attend. But there will be a lot of content. There is a lot of things that you're publishing, but then it will be like the real thing. So that's cool.
Yeah, it's gonna be exciting. So let's go into it. Like we already know the schedule and everything, so it's cool.
Is there any questions in the chat?
Not for the moment.
Just trying looking back. Yeah, so as it was mentioned, the workshops won't be recorded. Only the talks. The talks will be live streamed and recorded, but the workshops, it's just too much constraint to stream. And again, we also want this format, the workshop formats, to be very hands-on, and so they wouldn't necessarily really make sense to be streamed. So yeah. What else can we say? We have a few more surprises to announce. I don't know. Did we decide if we will make one last live stream before the event? I guess not. I'm asking the question, but I know we did.
We did not, but also like it kind of starts in less than 2 months. So the rush is already starting, and yeah, if we do one, it's maybe a last minute one, not as planned as now.
We'll see. I think the next step probably that's going to be, so first, like, you will get access to the apps. This is for the attendees, the cool thing that's going to happen very soon. And then beginning of April, the possibility, the final schedule, that's the first thing, because we will finalize everything by the end of the month. And so you will have a chance to register when you'll see the final schedule. When we will reveal the final schedule, we will reveal all the surprises probably. So this is also the next step, because as I've mentioned, we have at least one more main thing that's going to happen, and there's also some smaller things. Maybe some things will keep them just for like what's going to happen there. At some point everyone is going to be called to be somewhere, and something will happen. But yeah, there is one more thing, at least, as they do usually in the Apple presentation. We have one main thing to announce. But you will have to wait for this.
Yeah, I think now the most important thing, if someone is thinking about coming and is not sure, and is a colleague of yours, tell him or tell her to do it and buy the ticket as soon as possible, because as you said, there is only 20 tickets left. So if you think a little bit more about it, you will miss it. And then you will only see my tweets or my post on Blue Sky to actually know what's happening, and you are going to have a lot of FOMO. So yeah, I think that's the most important part to do, to convince your colleague that's the last opportunity.
That's a good point. I would say, like, if you're watching this, it means you're already part of the fun, or you're already like interested. You have a chance to bring your friends. There's still a few tickets left, so you have a chance to be the cool person that introduced someone to a cool event.
Yeah.
All I'm saying, but then how to decide. All right. So I guess we're all excited. We're all pumped. You can see a lot of can't wait in the chat. That's nice. One last word for everyone, or we good? We let the people go.
We will be happy to see you there, of course. It will be cool.
Yeah. And for people who have their tickets, join the WhatsApp community, of course. That's also important, because as the event becomes closer, there will be more and more things happening there. So it's fun. one of the things I really enjoyed last year, and then I will stop talking, is when people some people put photos of their train when they were on their way to the event. I think that was very nice. That was very cute.
Look, Stefan says now that he was convinced by Benjamin, Dilham, and Daniel to come. So they are 4 friends that are already coming together, and I'm sure that you are going to
Nice.
enjoy it, Stefan. So it's
Nice.
going to be a lot of
That's
fun.
cool. Yeah, very good people.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you, everyone. Thank you, Stan, Amandine, Sonia. It was very nice to have this moment with you. And well, let's talk
Have a
soon.
good day, everyone. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.